Every year, the American Diabetes Association dedicates the whole month of November to diabetes awareness.
People are encouraged to wear light blue to honor those who fight the everyday battle against diabetes. This week, I spoke to some Wartburg students who have been impacted by this disease.
My name is Cassie Ricky, and I have type 1 diabetes.
My name's Connor O'Brien, and I have type 1 diabetes.
I'm Matt Castley, and I have type 1 diabetes.
These three Wartburg students are among millions who live in the United States with this lifelong disease.
I can almost guarantee that everyone at Wartburg College knows someone personally affected by the disease and can relate and know how much of a struggle it can be.
Diabetes is diagnosed in people when their pancreas doesn't use insulin properly or when it completely stops making insulin. Type 1 diabetes is typically diagnosed in people at a young age, and people who are overweight tend to be at the highest risk for type 2 diabetes. For both these types, though, genetics can play a factor in a diagnosis, but that isn't always the case.
It personally is really upsetting when they mistake type 1 and type 2. You know, they accused me of eating too much sugar when I was little.
Personally, I don't have it anywhere in my family. I just was diagnosed with it randomly.
Nearly 26 million adults and children in the United States have diabetes. It is important to keep their blood sugar at a healthy range to avoid health risks. They do this by taking their insulin, eating right, and exercising.
People don't know the disease unless they live it.
The highs and lows. People always, when I say I'm low, they're just, oh, do you need a shot? No, I need something to eat.
Cassie, Connor, and Matt all have experiences playing sports at the college level. Although having high and low blood sugars may sometimes limit their performance, they have learned what they need to do to get back in the game.
Shots and finger pricks and fruit snacks, it can be a struggle, but it's not terrible because I've had it for so long. I've been playing sports for so long that I know basically how my body's going to adjust.
You know, when you're low or high, you're not playing up to par what you know you can, and then it's frustrating.
To this date, there is not a known cure for diabetes, but as research continues, promising advances give those living with this disease vision of a day that is free of finger pricks and shots.
I just don't want people to think this disease defines us.
It's something that, you worry about every single day for the rest of your life. That's hard.
I mean, even if you do everything right, it's going to be higher or lower than what you need it to be or want it to be, I guess.
Now, Ashley, I understand you have a personal connection with diabetes.
Yes, I do. I have a personal connection. When I was 11 years old, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and with proper health care, I've been able to manage it for 9 years.